It could explain the imbecile stillness of his face. He's no different when we're sitting crowded in the bath, the hot water jerking at the broken skin. A thin seep of blood and mud darkens the surface. It breaks and coils round the slumped men. The heads stick above the water like protesting animals in a pool. I give over trying to think. Standing in the mist is George Wade. I almost knock him down as I clamber over the side of the bath and stagger to the massage table. He comes and stands over me as Di greases and thumps my thigh. "How do you feel, Art?" he says, leaning on his stick and bending over the landscape of my body. He's careful to look only at my mouth. I grin illustratively at his old retired face. He finds it funny and laughs. "You won't be able to shoot your mouth as you used," he says. "Least not for a few days." He sees how amused I am. "I'll fix up a dentist for you on Monday." "No, I can't, can I? Monday's Boxing Day. I'll see what I can do." He peers at me a while, absorbing this new impression of me without teeth. I think it pleases him, for he asks me as though I'm a reasonable person. "Will you be coming to Weaver's tonight? I thought you said you was." I've already thought about this. A Christmas Eve celebration and the chance of meeting Slomer for the first time. I can't make up my mind. "About my teeth," I say. "Can you get them fixed for me tonight? It's going to be a week before I get to a dentist otherwise." Wade chews his lips and narrows his eyes in affected contemplation. "Isn't there a dentist in the supporters club?" I encourage him. He shakes his head. "I don't know, Arthur. I'll see, old lad. I'll see. Leave it to me." "I want it tonight!" I shout. He injects a cold stream of air as he goes out. Frank creaks the bench beside me, unconsciously pressing his great bulk against my arm. He looks at me understandingly, sensing my feeling in his slow miner's mind. It's with the same reluctant concentration that he rubs his shoulders, the nearest he can get to direct sympathy. I'm smiling at him. I'm always smiling at him. He has that humility professionals acquire after a life of hard grinding. It's the lack of arrogance I like most in Frank. I don't mind him being captain, and I don't begrudge him his age. Soon he'll have finished playing for good. "Are you going to Weaver's tonight, Art?" He pats his huge thighs and makes them tremble. "I'd been counting on going," I tell him. "They say Slomer's going tonight. How'd you think of luck?" He turns his eyes lazily to mine. "I wouldn't press myself to get close to him." I laugh, and he looks at my teeth. "Oh, rubbers me back, Art." He sways with the massage, and something he's saying is lost. "If I were you, I'd leave well alone," he says when I hang the towel on his shoulder. He rubs at my back. "It's dry. Did you hear what I said?" I nod, losing interest as a numb pain makes holes in my upper jaw. "I'd get them out, seen to. It's more important." Cold air shoots into the room as the door opens and George Wade comes in. "How soon can you be ready, Arthur?" he calls through the steam. "Have you got somebody?" "A school dentist or something. Mr. Weaver's arranging it if we hurry." "What a way to spend Christmas," Frank says. "Do you want me to come?" Wade said something about, "It's all right, Frank. Mr. Weaver says he'll take him down in his car." I shout, "Happy Christmas" from the door and follow Wade through the damp coldness of the tunnel beneath the stand. "Of course," he's saying, "if you have to have dentures, as Di seems to think, the club will pay. I'll tell Weaver. How'd you feel? Your teeth, I mean." I give him a grunt as we climb the wooden steps to the tea room and bar. Weaver has his back to us, deep in conversation. Wade jumps from one foot to another, trying to attract his attention. I've already guessed, from seeing the back of Weaver's Crombie coat, that a detour to a dentist at this time of the day is going to be a real nuisance. Eventually Wade tires of this dance and rests his hand for a second on the plush material of Weaver's shoulder. The industrialist half turns, affecting his usual surprise at the incidents of life, and glances quickly at me before studying Wade's embarrassed gesture with severe amusement. "Yes, George." Arthur's